You know what I know? In 4 days, it's about to go down. That's what I know. You know what they know? There are a couple of 49er players that know the Philadelphia Eagles pretty well. We're going to talk a little bit about it right here on the WayneBreezie Show. And I can tell you what, you're going to be able to get your take off right here. So get ready to call in. Let's have a great show. Stick around. We'll be right back.
We so bright that we shining. All we know is the Niners. Red and gold at its finest. We so faithful to the Bay. We so bright that we shining. All we know is the Niners. Red and gold at its finest. We so faithful to the Bay. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, faithful? It's your boy WayneBreezie. The Wednesday shows are back because they're going to be short shows. Your boy has a lot going on, so we're going to give you a short show. But the best thing about it is going to be a call-in show. So we're going to test the phone lines one more again. We're going to get into a little bit of 49er news, test the phone lines. Hopefully you guys will be able to call in. I got everything set up, I think. We'll give it a try. We'll see how it goes. But I tell you what, I'm so glad that you guys could be here on this Wednesday. 4 days to the showdown in Philly. I see you out there, Filthy. I see you. Look, Filthy, I'm going to start the show off with my man, Filthy. He's a Philadelphia Eagles fan. Definitely a smack talker. Says, WayneBreezie, it would be wise for you to stay out of Philly this weekend. A lot of bad things are happening to 49er fans. Don't want nothing to happen to you. Philly will be lit. I do appreciate that you care about your boy Breezy's safety. I think that's top notch. I salute you, sir. But I'm going to watch a damn football game. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to be up in there, and I'm going to be with a 49er squad like none other. So we're going to squad up. Now listen, I'm going to watch football. That's about it. Not looking for nothing to get into nothing, not trying to go to jail. I want to come home. Christmas is around the corner. The only fire that's going to be lit is the fire that your fans are going to be doing when you lose to the 49ers. So, yeah, I probably will get out of Philly. Hopefully the highway's still standing. But I will say this. I'm not worried about I've been there 3-4 times. I get it. And it is what it is. I understand the fans. But I think the fans definitely understand me. So we're going to have a good time. It's going to be a good time. And I tell you what, it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a great game. For those that are going to be going there, you can check me out. I'll be there. For those that are going to be at home watching it on TV, that's cool. Hopefully I'll be on TV somewhere in the end zone doing my dance. I'm going to do the Faithful to the Bay dance. I don't know. I'm going to create one at that time. But Filthy, I do appreciate you and checking in on your boy's safety, man. I appreciate you just for being for tuning into the show, man. That's crazy. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad we can talk. This is the healthy discourse that I like amongst fans, right? You talk trash, I talk trash, and then whatever happens, and then we get back together and we talk trash again. Like that's healthy. That's healthy. And let's just keep it to that. How about that? What's going on? I see my man Mosquito Killer in the building. Nick Nice 21. You weren't first. You the first member in here. Booyah! But you weren't first. I'm sorry. Mosquito Killer was number 1. Red Jet Shell, what's going on? I got a shout out to the Breezy Bunch crew. They in the building. They in the building early, like early. They were in here before the show even started. 49er Jeff. Well, I see you this weekend, bro. Just curious to know if you're going to be in here. Brian Cope, I see you out there. What's going on, fam? CJ Gray's in the building. What's good, my man Alejandro? I see you out there. Chiefs again. Chiefs. You know what, Chiefs again? You are the ultimate Chiefs fan. I feel like there's one more that's in here all the time, but you are ultimate. Like, you don't care if your team loses, whatever. You are just ultimate. I love it. What's going on, Matthew? It's good to see you. Dion. What's good? Dion, bad news. I will not be able to attend the Arizona Cardinals game. My apologies. I won't be able to get out there, man. It's too close to the holidays, and I gotta find ways to make some money. Chrissy, 1687, what's good? Don't bother me is in the building. What's going on? GSU for life. I see you, dog. Marty Marinana Empire. Listen, Madden tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Madden Challenge. I should do our Madden challenges earlier. I see everybody else do theirs mad early, and they don't care about roster updates or whatever. I don't see y'all complaining on their channel about roster updates. But the moment I do it, y'all gotta make sure I get that roster update in there. Peachy, what's going on? Hey everyone, 8-3. Thanks for tuning into the show. Please, guys, smash the like button. All right, make sure you smash it. All right. And if you're new to the stream, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And if you really like what you see, go ahead and become a member of the crew, man. Trust me, it's a dope crew. They will hold you down. I'm definitely gonna be careful, Collie and Philly. I promise, man. I ain't going out there starting no stuff. I promise. I promise. All right, man. All right, the members are in the building. We're gonna start the show off with 2 super chats. All right, 2 super chats. I'm gonna go in the order in which they were received. So here comes the foghorn from the beautiful, vivacious, lovely Miss Debbie. She says, I can't call in today, but wanted to leave this to support the channel, Wayne, as I head out the door to an appointment. Everyone, please remember to hit that like, y'all. Miss Debbie, you have been supporting your brother from another mother from day one. You've taken me in. You've treated me like a son, like a brother, like you're just the best. I'm sorry you won't be able to make it out here this weekend. But I wish that you could. And I tell you what, Miss Debbie, God willing, you know I'm gonna see you during the playoffs. Like you know how we roll, cause we go into the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? We definitely go into the playoffs. That first game, whether we have home field advantage, number 1 seed or not, the first game will be in Santa Clara for the 49ers. Right now, it's looking like the Minnesota Vikings, if the season was to end by after week 12, the Minnesota Vikings would be headed out to Santa Clara for a rematch. No Kirk Cousins. I don't know what they're doing with Justin Jefferson. But yeah, we would get it. But we would see Joshua Dobbs again if that was the case. But Miss Debbie, thank you so much for the super chat contribution. I truly appreciate the love and the support that you've shown for over the years, from Nothing But Niners to me on my endeavors and things like that. And I just thank you that you continue to show your love and your support. So guys, make sure you guys show Miss Debbie some love. Make sure you follow her on Twitter. She runs the Nitty Gritty Niners Facebook group. If you're a 49er fan and you're not in that group, please go on Facebook, join the group. She does a great job creating the content up there. The chat is going, the interactions are going, and she loves to give things away. So make sure you guys go ahead and check that out, the Facebook group. Now, you got to answer 3 questions, and if you can't answer those 3 questions, then you're going to have to get your 49er fan card revoked. Like, it will get taken. Yep, that's what happened. Your red and gold card will get taken. Jax Knox starts the show off. She got back-to-back contributions, so she's going to get the foghorn 2 times. She's giving her score prediction. She says 30-9. Niners defense will do their job, period. So she says, bump calling in. I'm going to go ahead and put this up here right now. 30-9. I like that score prediction. Actually, I can see I don't know how yeah, it can definitely happen. She said, Jack got us going 14-3. I love that record prediction. I love the score prediction, Jax. Excuse me. Thank you so much for the contribution that you did as well. So beautiful of you. Appreciate you and what you do for the 49ers community. And everybody out there, just in the world. So keep up the great work, Jax. 30-9. That's interesting. 9 points. Yo, can you imagine going into Philadelphia and their team only scoring 9 points? When Filthy said that the city will be lit, that's why I said that city will literally be on fire at some point. Like, you know what I mean? That's how I feel. I got to show my Facebook family some love, too. He says, Breezy, it's us against the Eagles. And the guys in the stripes, lots of dirty plays, Sunday horse collar, non-call. We need this win. Niner faithful. Yeah, man, I watched it. I watched that game. I did. and I was a little upset. Listen, the phone is ringing here. Let's see if I get this thing working right. What's going on? Who am I speaking to? Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with? Excuse me.
What's up, Breezy? This is Peachy.
Oh, Peachy, what's going on, Peachy? Now, thanks for calling in. I didn't know that you were calling in. And I appreciate it. And I'm hoping that they can hear you out there. I know people are going to be like, this was a test. This is only a test of the emergency broadcasting system. Beep. I don't have that long beep. Can you guys hear Peachy out there? I'm hoping you guys can hear her. I don't think they can hear you, Peachy. I don't know why it doesn't want to work. No. Yup. Don't bother me. Steven, are you serious? Cross your heart? You can hear her? For real? You can? Yo, we back. We are back. The number is back. They said they can hear you. I'm dumbass excited. Sorry, I'm dumb excited. Peachy, listen, you the first one to call in. I'm gonna put the number up here right after I go over the 49er news. You got a hot take you ready to take off with? Cause this, hold on, I got sound effects for you. Watch this. You ready to take off?
That's
Let's
awesome.
go. Peachy, take off. Take off.
I like that. Okay, so I definitely do have one. Nobody's gonna agree with me on this, but I really feel like that Jalen Hurts. I feel like that he's gonna throw at least 2 interceptions.
Ooh, I don't think Filthy like that. I know Filthy. Filthy, you still watching? I don't. I don't think Filthy like that.
hmm
I don't.
Yes, because I mean we know that he's prone to throw interceptions. I mean we've watched him, against good defenses. Like he's actually thrown an interception against a not so good defense. So I'm pretty sure that he's gonna throw. And I also think that he's going to fumble, and I think that we're gonna recover it. I think that he's gonna have like that. Somebody's gonna get to him, and we're gonna have. I hope it's Hargrave. That would be fun. Um, a strip sack fumble.
So what I'm gonna so what you're trying to say is that I'm not I'm gonna have to make sure I'm protecting Peachy this weekend because she gonna need several bodyguards to get up out of Philadelphia because she is saying, all right, this is what she just said. Now I'm and I'm back her up because he got 10 interceptions on the year and like 900
Right.
fumbles. So
Mm.
I'm with you. There's a possibility, but hey, you know what, PG? That's a take. That's a hot take, take off, whatever you want to call it. You gotta get the sound effect one more time. Hold on. That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about. And I like it. Like, right? I mean, it's possible. It's possible. What's going on,
Yep.
Troy? Well, Peachy, listen, thanks for calling in. Everything is
hmm
working. We gonna be good. The call-in show will be opening up very shortly. Appreciate
Awesome.
everything that you do. And you are well loved, Peachy. Thank you.
Love you, faithful.
All right.
Bye.
Peace. All right, guys, listen. I know some of y'all think y'all slick because y'all got the number stored in y'all phone from 1979, and that's cool. You know what I mean? That's cool. But I tell you what, don't call the number until I put the number up on the bottom of the screen because I got a couple of tidbits I want to get through before we open up the phone lines. Is that cool, everybody? Can y'all do that for your boy Breezy? Please. I said please. I said please. All right. I said please. All right. So here we go. Um, let's talk about some stuff real quick, real quick, real quick. Again, thank y'all so much for the super chat contributions. Feel free if you guys want to contribute to the show, by any means necessary. Feel free to do that. Filthy, I'm gonna mess with you the whole episode, bro. The whole episode. Okay, the whole episode. Don't worry, the number's gonna come scrolling across the bottom of the screen. I promise. Give me 10. Give me 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. That's all I need. 5 minutes. See, y'all got me in the wrong. Y'all got me in the wrong folder. Give me 5 minutes. See, I like to come prepared. All right, good. Things that's going on with the 49ers. The 49ers signed a couple of people to the practice squad, all right? And so we do know that the injury to George Odin safety placed him on the IR. He's going to be out. Now, he put out his surgery was successful, so we're happy that George Odom's surgery was successful. He put out a picture of him. He also put out the disclaimer that he tore his bicep So he's going to be out 2 to 4 months, ladies and gentlemen. So if we are in the month of, let's say we're in December, okay, because December's Friday. Then you got, December, January, February, Super Bowl. I'm adding in some extra syllables. So it's a possibility that we can get George Odom back right on time. But in the meantime, the 49ers did sign safety Eric Harris and Kemal Hall to the practice squad. He's a cornerback. So they're going to, I don't know what the status. It's Jair Brown. It's going to be Tashawn Gibson. I'm not sure if Taylor Hawkins is going to be the one called up. I'm hoping that he is. I feel like he's put in his time, and this is his chance. This is his opportunity. So we'll see what happens throughout practice this week. Speaking of practice, Burford is back in practice. Now, I know a lot of people are like, well, John Feliciano, he should be the guy that goes forward. Pump your brakes. Just a little. I didn't like John Feliciano on film from the right side. I didn't think he had a best game. Gave up 4 pressures, gave up 4 quarterback hits. He just didn't look the same on the right side as he did on the left side. So I do like the left side for him. But Aaron Banks is back as well. So we're gonna let Aaron Banks run with his position. And I think since Spencer Burford is healthy and he's practicing, I think Spencer Burford is the starter and will be the starter. He'll get the start back. All right, he'll get the start back. So that's what it is. All right. So and I love it. And I love it. But the cool thing is you can rotate him in like they did last year between Burford and Daniel Brunskill. So there's a possibility that we see a little bit of rotation. So Burford is back in practice. Let's talk about this matchup. I think right now it's 3. It's 3. It's 3 points. The 49ers are favored by 3 or 3.5 points. I'm not sure what it is. All right. And that it's growing, which is interesting. So this lets me know that Philadelphia and the Eagle fans, this makes sense why they're feeling, butthurt right now. But like, how they the favorites and we the home team and they coming all the way across country. And I get it. I get it. So Philly gonna come out swinging. I could feel it. I know for a fact that Philly is going to come out swinging. Or whatnot. Kylie says, Wayne, there was a play Feliciano blocked 2 alignments. I think it was one play out of the multiple snaps. Like it has to be consistent play. So yeah, he has good plays, but he also gave up 4 pressures, like the most on the offensive line. I mean, getting downfield blocking is one thing, but protecting your quarterback, So it's kind of like pick your poison. We know the offensive line isn't that great. What are they, ranked 25th in pass protection and whatever? Like, just not good. But at the end of the day, can't have that. Definitely, especially in this game. I'll leave it at that. But, to each their own. To each their own. Ben says, members and Wayne can't see the poll. My bad. Is it not there? It says it should say which 49ers player has more intel. I should have just used the word op against the Eagles. Now, I put Javon Hargrave as 1. Chase Young is 2. Now, Chase Young has seen them 4 times in his career so far. This will be the 5th time. And he has over 3. He has 3.5 sacks against this team. And this is a team he knows pretty well. Javon Hargrave played for them. And they chose to not re-sign him as a free agent. They let him walk in free agency. So this is going to be super interesting to watch. Which one of these players do you feel has more intel? Is the guy that's been with that defensive front? Or is it a guy that's played against the offense? Like, you know what I'm saying? In real live game action, right? And I see Filthy says the intel doesn't matter. Tell him, Filthy, I'm going to mess with you this whole show. But I tell you what, I'm going to open up these phone lines, all right? Now, here's the number. I want you guys to take off with the take about this game. It has to be about this game. I don't want anything else. I don't want it to be about Brock Purdy being MVP, any of that. I want you guys to talk about this game, all right? There should be several takes. Now, you guys get 2 minutes. I said I'm going to post the number. I don't see the number. I'm not answering the phone. Not going to answer it. I got specific rules. I knew there was reasons why I ain't like doing this. I got specific rules. I said I'ma post a number. Once I post the number, then the phone line can ring. Now listen, if it doesn't ring, okay, if it doesn't ring, that means that I'm on the phone. All right. If it goes to my voicemail, I see it. Don't worry. I'll call you back. All right. I got all kinds of sounds pumping up on the computer or whatever or whatnot. This is so funny. All right. This is too funny. All right. Here we go. All right. Here's the number. You ready? Boom. There it is at the bottom of the screen. It's 475-549-7849. Come on, man. Come up on the show. Give me your take, man. Get your take off. All right, there's the number again. Here we go. Let's go ahead and answer this call. Let's see who we got rocking. Hey, what's going on? You are on the WayneBreezie show. Are you ready to take off? And who am I speaking with?
This is the one and only Jax.
Oh God. Jax is on the phone. Jax, my phone is blowing up. You got 2 minutes. Are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Okay. Guys, stop calling my damn phone. All right, go ahead, Jax.
Okay, so I believe in this game.
Okay, I'm sorry, Jax.
I believe in this game that Jair Brown, my boy, is going to have a game today.
Oh.
Now, hold on for a minute, Breezy. Kylie, don't do that.
No. You can't talk to the chat and on the phone.
Okay. So, like I was saying, Jair Brown is going to do good this Sunday.
Okay.
I just believe that.
Okay.
And also, Chase Young.
So you got Jair Brown, Chase Young.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Jair Brown, Chase Young. And I also believe that, who else? Oh, you said we can't talk about Brock Purdy, right?
No, I said we can't talk about Brock. I said we can't talk about Brock.
How y'all doing?
You just
hey,
you know what?
Everybody in the chat. Hey y'all, hey.
Go ahead.
I know. Okay, y'all. That's all I want to say. I'm gone because I'm trying.
Jax, thank you so much for calling in. Nick says you got all right.
Bye, y'all.
All right.
I'll see y'all soon. Bye.
All right. Bye. How's she gonna call, right? And then she calls the show, and then she gonna sit there and ask questions, and then talk to the chat at the same time. All right, I'm just gonna answer these calls. Here we go. What's going on? You're on the WayneBreezie show. Welcome to the takeoff. Who are we speaking with?
You already know it's the P pusher.
The P pusher in the building. Wait. I got a bomb for you. Boom! Dropping bombs on it. What's going on, baby?
I mean, I'm just trying to let you know what's going on and how we going to stop on everything. You hear me?
Yeah. Oh, we hear you loud and clear.
You know, and I'm trying to figure out why would y'all even be fans of a team that came down here and got punched on. They fans came down, got punched on, complained. They complain about us, but all we do is get to it. You know, y'all talking about Chase Young and Hargrave and all, none of that matter. They not in South Philly no more. They got to come to South Philly at the end of the day. You hear me?
Yeah, listen, they're going to be in South Philly. You know they're going to be in South Philly. And you know,
what happened the last time they was in South Philly?
Okay. Y'all won. Y'all beat us 31-7. Can we leave it at that? Or because this ain't the context show. But you know there's context to why y'all won 31-7, right?
And could you please can you explain the context for me? Because I don't really understand.
Oh, okay. So the context is simple. I mean, a quarterback got injured. Hassan Reddick made a great play. Bang bang football play. Injured the quarterback.
You gotta say excuse me, not to cut you off. You got to say he beat the shit out of whoever that was right there on your right side.
Yeah, we don't we don't care about Tyler Crawford anymore. That's why his ass ain't with the 49ers, right? But yes, you're right. No. But
he got injured.
But he did get injured. But I'm giving you what I just bigged up Hassan Reddick for making a football play. Like it was nothing dirty, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like people will say whatever they want. I'm keeping it a buck. Great play, speed over that every day, right? And that's what happened. Right. Brock Purdy gets taken out. I mean, come on, man. y'all took out the quarterback, which is fine. It's game of chess. I'm cool with it. I get it. There was nothing much more the Niners could do but run the ball, and y'all took that away, right? So that's what happened. It's different this time though. So you're gonna see a quarterback like he's not injured, and unless you injure him again, which ain't gonna happen, unless that happens again, you get what I'm saying? It's gonna be a better game. That's all I'm saying.
But I mean, it's gonna always. But who gonna come out on top is the team that's more tougher, and y'all not tough.
You really think the Niners aren't tough? I love this. Listen. I love you for calling MP. This is dope. Like I don't. What makes you think the Niners aren't tough? You got 30 seconds.
Y'all mentality. All right, look, because y'all mentality y'all got as a team. Y'all complainers, whiners. We don't complain and whine. We push P. We shove. We do what we do. I know my team don't come out and complain. Debo Sanders been complaining all year. Other people about shit from last year.
He wasn't.
We on it this year.
Saying that we only had 10 men on the field is complaining. Make that make sense. Because if we injure Jalen Hurts, what y'all gonna do?
We're gonna go to
shut up. Nah. That's why you laughing. That's why I got you laughing. See?
I'm laughing because we won the Super Bowl with a backup quarterback.
Bro, this not with
you know what I'm saying? So
you won the Super Bowl. Hold on, fam. You won the Super Bowl with a backup starting quarterback. Let's keep it a buck. Nick Foles was a starting quarterback in the NFL. All he had to do was come in and he was
Josh Johnson started before the NFL too.
Bro, Josh Johnson ain't start shit in his whole career. That motherfucker play. He played on 17 teams, fam.
And he started before.
Okay. But Nick Foles was literally a starter. He started for. Let me rephrase this because I got to get the other callers on here. But I appreciate you. Right. Nick Foles was a starting quarterback for a season for a team.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me that one.
Right,
hey man, listen. Check this out. Enjoy the game, fam. It's gonna be a good one.
All right, guys.
All right, peace. All right, I'm calling numbers back because I know y'all calling and I can see him and y'all ain't cussing me out. I got CJ Gray in the queue, Louis D, pick up. Corey, pick up. I'm calling these numbers back. This is hilarious. See? Louis?
Hello?
Yeah, you ain't think I was gonna call you back, did you?
Nah, man, to be honest, I don't think you was.
Listen, I saw the number in the queue. I was like, I got to call him back. I got to call my boy back. What's going on, fam? Listen, get your take off, baby.
What's going on, Breezy, man? Hey, man, thank you for giving me a call back, man. I know you had other callers, man. I just wanted to come in and get my take on real quick, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm 50-50 with this game. I know our defense gonna come out solid. It's just the only thing is, man, our defense, man, is stout, man. It's just the only thing is can our offense keep up, man. And they keep up. I know we got weapons, man. I know, but the thing is, man, that this game is going to be good, Breezy. I just don't know what the outcome is. I don't even want to guess the score, man. I just know it's going to be a good-ass game, and it's going to be in the trenches. That's all I know.
Ooh, I like it, man. Actually, I don't like it because that means I'll be there tense the whole time.
Are you going?
Yeah, I'll be there tense. If you're telling me this game coming down to the trenches, that means I'm going to be there with knots in my stomach for 60 minutes, which is really like 4 hours. I need to see some punching. I need to see some fights. I need something like I need a big touchdown, big play, explosive this, explosive that. But I get it. It's not an easy game for both teams though. Even though they're calling us whiners as fans. This is so funny. This is funny.
Yeah, I know, man. A couple of things I wanted to get off on.
For sure.
Is, what do you think the outcome is going to be this game? Well, how do you want this game, or what do you think the outcome is going to be?
I don't even think this game. I don't think the game is going to be as close as the point spread. I'll leave it at that. And I know the 49ers are going to win. Because from what my man just called in and said about our mentality, God, man, he must haven't watched 49er football this year.
Yeah, man, I was a Philly fan. You should have kicked his
No,
ass
no, no,
out.
no, 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 no. I show love to everybody, fam. But I don't think he really
Not Philly
understands
fan.
the mentality. Like, listen, if I could show love to Dallas Cowboy fans, I could show love to Philly fans. Like, you know what I mean? All my family are Cowboy fans, so I gotta love them mother suckers. But at the end of the day, Lewis, like, I think the Niners come out punching this team in the gut. And so, like, I don't think it's gonna be as close as the point spread. That's where I'll leave it at.
Man, it's gonna be a good game, Breezy. But hey, man, this is Luis calling from Cali. I'm calling from the Bay, man. You guys have a good one.
Yes, sir. You too.
Breezy, enjoy that game, man, and keep repping them Niners, man.
Will do.
When are you gonna be able to do another call-in show again? So I'm gonna have to hop on.
I'm gonna try to do these joints every Wednesday for the rest of the season, bro.
Oh, yep. You'll see me next Wednesday then.
All right, fam. Got you.
All right, brother. Have a good day,
right.
man.
Same
you
to
too,
you.
man. Everybody stay blessed, man.
All right, man. Same to you, brother. Peace. Guys, I see y'all calling, so I'm just calling back in the queue. I'm going with in the order of the queue. All right. I promise you're gonna get the call back. I promise. Like, we ain't gonna end the show till I call everybody back.
Breezy.
What's going on, baby? You on the WayneBreezie show? Who am I speaking with? And can I get your takeoff, bro?
This is Chaz.
Chaz is in the building. Yes. No cursing. I got you. All right, you ready?
Hey, you know what I'm just tired of hearing is I'm tired of hearing Philly fans talk about how battle tested they are. They're coming back against 500 and sub 500 teams all year, and those are the teams that the 49ers have been blowing out. So I'm not impressed by them.
I know. Me neither. Keep going.
I think the 49ers are going to have a 7 to 10 point win. So, and I'm saying that with my chest out. I can't make it there, but I know you're going to be there, and I know the Fly Eagles Fly is going to be Cry Eagles Cry this week. That's all I'm saying.
Cry Eagles cry. That's all I know. That's all they get from me. That's all I know. Chaz, I'm with you. Like, you can call me extra confident. You can call me whatever you want. I just feel like that the 49ers come out swinging and not missing. And no one's even talking about how our head coach's mentality is going. You think he's going to want to lose to Nick Sirianni again? No.
Nick, I have the most punchable face in the NFL. Sirianni, I think he's been a good coach so far, but I think that Debo, they're going to get him the ball, and he's going to run through them like he ran through 2/3 of the Rams defense to go after Ramsey. He's going to run through half of the Phillies defense to look for Bradbury to run him over, and he's going to Olay him and let him go by and score. So I think they're going to get it to Debo. I think they're going to get it to Kittle, and I think they're going to get it to CMC, and it's going to be physical pounding. I think they're going to push him around like a grocery cart at Safeway come Sunday.
Now that's the take. Hold on, man. You got to get the sound effect for that one. That's the take. You got to earn the airplane sound effect. Hey, Chaz, man, that's the take, bro. I appreciate you for calling in.
All right, brother. Have a blessed day.
Same to you, bro. Be blessed. Woo! When I tell you my phone is ringing, my phone don't ring this much, period. Y'all paying for the bill. CJ Gray, you up next. Here we go. My dog. Roof, 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 roof. He probably went to lunch. She was like, this dude Breezy. Trust me, I see all the numbers. I got you. There it is. He was like, I ain't going to answer. I'm just going to hang up, call back. CJ, what's going on, baby?
What's up, man?
Hey, man.
I had to call back because I was hearing your phone ring on the video, and I couldn't hear you, and I couldn't hear my phone ringing at the same time. So I was like, man, I need to hit this number, man.
That's funny. That is too funny. What you got for us, man? Because I miss your takes, bro. So level head me, snap me back into reality, and give it to me real, baby.
I'm a little pessimistic, to be honest with you. I like the banter of going back with the Eagles fans and stuff like that, but I really have a high respect for the Eagles team itself.
100%.
basically the Eagles are battle tested, and I know that Chad said that hey they came back to win against first to 500 teams and so forth, and we had some blowouts, but in the games that were a game, we haven't proven that we got the grit and toughness to get through a close contested game with the 2023 San Francisco 49ers, and the Eagles are battle tested, and they have done that over and over and over again. And so I don't see us blowing the Eagles out. So it's going to be a closely tight contested game. And because of that, I think the Eagles have an advantage in that regard. And I have a 24-17 Eagles result. Right now, it's my prediction. Obviously, I love the Niners and want the Niners to win. And would love to see the Eagles fans get exactly what is coming to them because they talk a whole lot. Their team has been talking a whole lot. Their coach is a clown. He's sitting there going back and forth with Kansas City fans. I don't know of any head coach that goes back and forth with opposing teams' fans. I've never seen it. But as much as I would like to see all that go down, I just, as a realistic football observer, as of right now, I can't see us pulling that out. And then on top of that, it might rain. Mm-hmm. And Brock has had a rain game in college from what my conversations with other fans has been, and in Iowa State, and he was trash in that rain game. He was not very good in the first half of the Seattle playoff game last year until the rain kind of let up and it was drier conditions, and then he picked his game up. And then, of course, in Cleveland, he completed 50% of his throws. And even though he had that comeback drive, he threw the first pass into a defender's chest. So there's a lot of things that the 49ers got to prove this week to me. The Brock's got to prove he can play in the rain, and the 49ers got to prove that they can win a tightly contested game. And I would love to see it.
I love it, man. Great take. You get to take off. You get to take off sound, man. Appreciate you for calling in, CJ. Listen, I love what you said. You kept it real. These are factors that actually favor the Philadelphia Eagles. I just hate to be the one to say I don't think it's going to have to come down to the end for the 49ers to win this game, and I don't think it's going to rain. That's just me.
I hope so. I hope it doesn't rain, and I hope that we stomp them out, and then we don't have to worry about the contested game stuff.
That seems to be the Niners' MO this year. It's like, hey, man, you know what? Bump these close games. Let's just put up enough points, and then, boom, play keep away or something like that. But listen, I'm with you, bro. It can happen. Thanks for calling in, though.
No problem, man.
Appreciate you. All right, I'm calling numbers back. Whatever number this is, you're getting called next. Eric Dane, you are on deck. My man, ED. What's going on? You're on the WayneBreezie Show. Welcome to the Takeoff. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Speaking to Brandon B., one and only.
What's going on?
VA.
What's going on, baby?
Chilling, man. Good to hear you.
Same here, brother. Same here. Listen, I know you got a take about this game. I'm glad.
Absolutely.
And I'm glad we had an Eagles caller call in to give it to us. And now I'm just want you to do your thing. You ready? Go. Bam.
Well, plain and simple, man. The key to this game is going to be the 49ers run defense versus the Philadelphia Eagles run game. I feel personally if the 49ers can keep the Eagles within the 120 or less rushing yards, then we got this game easily. Because last year we shut down their passing game, so that's not going to be a problem. Plus we added Chase Young to get a little bit of pressure up on Jalen Hurts. I think the key is going to be the running game.
That's the key. That is my first key to victory in this game from the defensive perspective. Got to take away the run, right? Got to take away the run, and then on the offensive side, got to continue to run the ball. I don't care if they're number 3 in run defense. It doesn't matter. The 49ers played the Jaguars when they were number 3. What did we do to that defense? So
yeah, they got to take the pressure off of Purdy, man. They can't put all the pressure on Purdy to make those passes because it's going to be predictable for the Eagles.
That's the key. That's the key. That's the key. How do you relieve some of the pressure for Brock Purdy? You run the dang ball. I can see the 49ers doing it in multiple facets. Any other takes you want to get off?
want to give much love and shout out to the Nothing But Niners fam and the Nitty Gritty Niners, man. Much appreciation for everything that y'all do out there, man. Y'all create a family-like atmosphere for everybody and make everybody feel like they're a part of something, man. So peace and love for that.
Thank you so much, brother. Thanks, B, for calling in. I appreciate you.
Anytime, man. Peace. Have a great day.
Same to you. I'm loving this. I miss this. I know Melissa's like, Breezie don't do the calling anymore. I'm doing it today, Melissa. Where you at? ED, you ready, baby? There it is.
Hey, what's up, Breezie?
I heard me in the background. Just go ahead and make sure you mute your TV and computer. Yeah. All right, and you good to go, baby.
Yeah, I muted my TV. Sorry about that.
No, it's all good. It's all good. You good to go, man. Get your take on, baby.
All right, thanks for taking my call. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
So I'm actually a little nervous about this game. I mean, obviously the Eagles are a good team. I don't think that like the 49ers don't have a chance in this game. I'm not saying that like they're outclassed by the Eagles. I just think it's a really even matchup. And the Eagles are a good team. I'm not taking them lightly. I know a lot of people want to, knock the Eagles. Like, I've heard that, their defense isn't really that good and stuff like that. But they keep finding ways to win. There's definitely a value in that. Like, that's being able to find a way to win is like its own skill set. And I think the Eagles have proven throughout the year that they just find ways to win. I just checked the standings. I checked the records. And so far this season, in one-score games, the Eagles are 7-1, and the 49ers are 1-2. Now you can say, like, okay, the Niners haven't been in that many one-score games, so you're blowing teams out. Yeah, that's good when you're playing like the Giants and the Cardinals and teams like that. Yeah, it's good to blow teams out like that. And maybe it is a sign that maybe the Eagles might be vulnerable because they're not able to put these teams away. But the other side of that coin is that the Eagles have been in these kind of games, these gritty one-score games. They've had games where they've had to come back. They were down by 10 points to the Bills in their last game at halftime. They ended up coming back winning that game. So I don't think the Eagles – I think if the 49ers get out to a lead, I don't think the Eagles are going to shy away from it or, like, I don't think they're going to, crawl under a rock and hide. Like, they're going to keep playing. And I think the 49ers are going to have to bring their A game. I don't think that this is the kind of game where they can come out and take the Eagles lightly. For me, I think it comes down to you got to start off. I think they really need to get a lead. This team is built to play with the lead. If they get the lead, they can continue to run the ball. They can get the pass rush getting after the other quarterback. I think this team is designed to play with the lead. So I think for me, the key to the game is they got to get the ball to Christian McCaffrey early. I think it all starts with Christian McCaffrey. If you can get the ball to Christian McCaffrey, you draw attention away from George Kittle, you draw attention away from Deebo Samuel, draw attention away from Brandon Ayuk. I think that opens up the rest of the offense. You move the ball down. The Eagles secondary isn't that great. If you can get the linebackers chasing after Christian McCaffrey, I think it opens up a lot for George Kittle, opens up a lot for Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk. If they can get to an early lead, I think that they can, I think that they have a really good chance in this game. But I'm a little nervous if they don't get out to a lead. If the Eagles come out hot, it might be difficult. I heard a statistic yesterday that so far this season, when the Eagles are trailing, Jalen Hurts has 10 touchdowns and 0 interceptions when the Eagles are trailing. So he's not, like, nervous if they're down. I mean, he hasn't thrown a pick all year when the Eagles are trailing. 10 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, that's pretty good. I don't know Brock Purdy's exact statistics, but I know he had an interception and a fumble against the Bengals when the Eagles were trailing. So he's had, like, multiple turnovers when the team is trailing. I haven't really seen, and I know – there's a lot of debate about whether or not it really matters. Who cares if Brock Purdy is clutch? If they're beating teams by 30, he doesn't need to be clutch. Yeah, again, that works when you're playing teams like the Cardinals and the Giants. When you're playing a good team, a close game, it might come down to you need to go on a drive at some point to get a touchdown and take the lead back. And so far, I can't say that Brock Purdy has proven that he's able to do that because I just haven't really seen it. It seems like when they're down, he's looked a little shaky in my opinion. I think that, especially like the way that Bengals game ended. I mean, when he tried scrambling and he threw the ball to the linebacker, it was like 5 feet in front of him. It didn't really look good. And then he had another play where he tried scrambling, he fumbled. He didn't, everyone's been talking about Brock Purdy's poise, and I agree. He's usually very well composed, but there's been a couple times when they've been down, he's looked a little shaky. And, I hate to say it. I wish I could come out here and say that, I think the 49ers are going to beat them by 50. I'd love to say that, but I got to be honest about what I see. And from what I've seen so far, I don't think you're going to blow out the good teams in the NFL. Yeah, you can dog walk the Giants. You can, take the Cardinals to school. You can destroy these bad teams. And honestly, I would even put the Cowboys in there. The Cowboys aren't that bad of a team, but in the matchup with the 49ers, they are a bad team. Against other teams, the Cowboys aren't that bad, but I would classify the Cowboys as a bad team in the matchup with the 49ers. So when they blow out the Cowboys, I don't see that the same as if you blew out the Chiefs or the Ravens, teams like that, the top tier of the NFL. I think when you're playing those teams where you can't just rely on a roster advantage, where the other teams have great players too, those are going to be close games. Those are going to be nitty-gritty games. And I would love nothing more than to see the 49ers win a game like that, because I think they're going to need that kind of confidence going into the playoffs. If they end up in a playoff game, let's say with the Eagles, for instance, or, you make it to the Super Bowl, I think that they're going to need that confidence to know, listen, we can get it done if we're down. We can get it done if the game is close. We don't need to only win by blowouts. I think it would be good for them, because I don't see this being a blowout. I think it's going to be a close game either way. I think it'd be good to see them win a game like that for their own confidence, not only knowing that they can beat the Eagles, but also knowing that they can win close games. So that's why I say, I'm a little nervous because we just haven't seen it yet, but I don't think it's impossible. I'm not saying that Brock Purdy is a bust or he can't possibly, play well when coming from behind. I'm just saying I would like to see that because I think that would give me a little more confidence going into the playoffs, knowing that you're probably not going to win every playoff game by a blowout. You're going to need to be able to win close games, and I'd like to see Brock add that element to his game, that clutch element, where he continues to play well when the team is down, when the pressure is on the at the highest. I don't think we've quite seen it yet, but that doesn't mean that we won't be able to see it this week. So I'm a little nervous, but I'm also optimistic that I think he can get it done. I just think for whatever reason so far it hasn't worked out, but hopefully he's learned from those situations. Maybe calm down a little bit when the team is down, and just stick to what he's good at, because 90% of the game, Brock Purdy is a machine. He is poised. He is composed. The pressure does not affect him. I think if he can just take that 90% and add that to when the team is down, or if they're trailing, or even if they're only up by a field goal. Let's say it's 27-24 in the fourth quarter. The 49ers got the ball. You go down and march down for a touchdown. You make it a 2-score game. You put the game away. I think that's an element where I'd like to see the 49ers add that element to their game, because when they get to the playoffs, they're going to be playing good teams. They're going to be a lot of close games. And I'd like to be able to see them, continue to play well if they're trailing, not just be front runners, not just pile it on when they're up, but also if they're down, I'd like to see them be able to come back. So
Very well said, E. Very well said. The team has not been tested in those particular type of situations. When they were tested, we lost, right? And so, good points. Very good points, man. Listen, I appreciate you for calling in, man. Can't wait to hear from you after the game, after the victory, because that's what I'm going with.
All right, thanks, Breezy. I appreciate it.
Anytime, brother. All right, guys, we got a few more in the queue that I'm going to be calling back, so just get ready. Your phone is about to ring. Right now, I'm about to call someone special. He better pick up, too, because I don't care if he at work or not. Better answer this phone. You know what I'm saying? Better answer that phone. Better answer that phone. Ladies and gentlemen, Tony, the GM, is in the building. Ladies and gents. What's going on, baby? I always want to get a take from you, because you the type of person that just snapped me back into reality real quick. I'd be like, okay, yes, sir. So what's good, man? Am I on this high horse by myself? I do understand there's some things we got to worry about. They are the Philadelphia Eagles. I never once said that they were trash, but they're definitely beatable. Any team in the league is beatable, and they look beatable each and every week. They find ways to win, but other teams can't find ways to close out. That's the way I'm going to look at that. So, Tony, what you got to say, man? Get your take off, baby.
I mean, listen, there's no doubt in my mind. Philly's a good football team, and I do have respect for the Philadelphia Eagles as a team. I don't have respect for their fan base, but that is a whole different story. I was listening earlier, and you had I'm pretty sure it was a Philly fan.
Yeah.
Questioning our physicality and
mentality, physicality.
mentality.
Yeah.
I just kind of feel that was a little bit of a reach to say something like that. I mean, you have probably, off the top of my head, 5, 6 of the most physical players on this team, right?
Mm-hmm.
We could talk about Trent Williams all day. Aaron Banks is a physical player. Kittle, Debo.
That's just
Ayuk
on the
as a
offensive
blocker,
side. Yeah, you just.
Jawan Jennings.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, we'll go Greenlaw. We'll go Fred Warner.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Gibson isn't afraid to lay someone out. Hufunga was a big hitter. This team is physical. So I disagree with that. But, like, just listening to a couple people talk on a couple previous callers, one person said, like, you know, they haven't seen this team come from behind. And I know you're going to get upset with this.
No, I'm not.
The 49ers did come from behind and had a chance to win a game, but they missed a field goal. And that was versus the Cleveland Browns.
That was against the Browns.
And from my recollection, that was all on Brock Purdy's shoulders.
That was, and he did what he needed to do, and we missed the field goal. Yep.
Correct. So they are tested a little bit, all right? Another play where I think they're tested a little bit was the tip pass versus the Seattle Seahawks that was returned for a pick 6.
I'm with you because he shook that interception off like a champ. Like my man Negan would say, took it like a champ. Shook it off.
That could have technically been a momentum swing for Seattle.
Exactly. I'm listening.
But they kept to their game. They drove down the field and they kept producing and putting points on the board. And he probably made one of the best throws I ever seen from a quarterback in a very long time in between 4 defenders to Ayuk in the end zone.
4 of them. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as far as that point, I think they answered the question, not as much as we want. But there's a lot of context into this evaluation of this team going into this game. The reason why they lost 3 straight is because they were probably, I think they were without.
Don't even say it, Tony. I didn't want to put that. I didn't want to use that as an excuse. But
no, it's not an excuse.
But it's
not an excuse.
It's not. But you know the way.
I know what you're saying.
Because that's it. That's it. That's the answer is exactly what you were about to say. You know what? Bump it. Say it. Go ahead. That's the answer.
I know.
Dog, say it.
They're calling us the whiners and the injuries and stuff like that. But when you take players of the caliber, you know, it started with McCaffrey and Debo versus Cleveland. Then Trent Williams.
Same game.
Came back into the game.
Same game.
Okay, so you lost 3 of your most physical players in that game.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have to take that into consideration. All 3 of them are pretty much, I don't know, McCaffrey played. The 2 of them sat out for the rest of the last 2 games of that 3-game losing streak. Now, is it coincidence that once everybody returned, everything went back to normal?
No, it's not a coincidence, bro. We talked about this. It's not that Brock, like, and that's the thing. Is Brock needed this piece. I bet you Jalen Hurts can't win without his offensive line. I bet you Jalen Hurts can't win without his star receivers. I bet you, and I'm not just picking on Jalen Hurts, but we talk about the Eagles. But look at the Chiefs. They look like, hold on, they don't look good.
No, you're right. Like, and like, you know, another thing I just want to point out, and things are transpiring as far as the Eagles, right? I noticed 3 key things that just transpired over 24 to 48 hours. The video of Leonard walking in Philadelphia airport to go visit the Eagles today.
Mm-hmm.
The second thing, out of the clear blue sky, they have Deshaun Jackson as an honorary captain,
retiring
at this Sunday's game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
In the video, Nick Sirianni, who's probably, listen, he's a good coach. He's got this team playing well. But who's probably one of the most obnoxious coaches, he sat there at that media session.
I'll read what he said. You ready?
It was a different mentality and a different that he gave off of himself.
This is what he said for people that didn't see it. Nick Sirianni says the 49ers have some of the best players in the world on their roster. This year isn't about a rematch of last year's NFC championship game.
Yeah, and that's what he said. But the most important thing we're not getting the true vibe of it
because his tone, the tone of it, right?
His tone.
Yeah, I got you.
He was very level-headed. Yeah. For once, he acted like a true professional, and he was very serious.
which you
I'm
know
getting the vibe. That Philly
scared.
is concerned about this
Nah,
team that's about to
they
jump
scared.
off the plane
Nah,
and
son,
show up
this is my
Sunday.
show. They scared. I want you to say what you think that you say what you want to say. Don't say that they
There's a part of
concerned.
me that thinks that this team is afraid of what's about to come.
There it is. The
Because
same thing is
you got to
scared.
think about it.
Yep.
And I'm not talking shit, but there's so much context to it. How Brock Purdy went down, and the scary thing is they still kept that game within one score, even after Purdy went down.
I'm with you.
Right? So now, this team's got a bad taste in their mouth. Very bad taste, and they're going to come prove a statement. And I think this could be a statement game. By all means, I don't think it's going to be a multiple score victory. I think it's going to be a close. I think it's going to be blow for blow. I think that, these two teams are the powerhouses of the NFC. But I just feel that this right here is a statement game for the 49ers. This is in their mentality. And the difference is, to question this team's physicality, you just see, you're going to see what's going to come. And I'm not talking shit. I'm just telling you how it is. I'm telling you how I see it. I'm not knocking the Eagles as a team. They are a good team. There's no doubt about it. And for people saying that they're not battle-tested, they are bad. They are tested because they've come back, and I think, from behind from two of their last 3 wins. I think both their last 2 wins.
They could have won the Minnesota game if Brock didn't shoot those interceptions. Like, it's just like one play. You know what I mean? Like one play. Even in the Cincinnati game, they were driving to score in the red zone, and there's the pick.
Yeah.
It's little
My
stuff
thing
like
is
that.
this, Wayne. This is what it comes down to. All I ask for is just make it a fairly official game. That's all I ask for.
Well, Tony.
Let these teams go out and compete. You want to hold the flags in your pocket? Okay. Unless it's fully blatant.
Yo.
Like a late hit.
Over.
Let them play. Either you let them play, call the calls. And I'm saying for both sides.
Over or under 10 flags for the 49ers.
Hoping it's under, but I got a feeling it's going to be over.
First play of the game.
Sorry.
Player blew his nose. 5 yards. False start. I'm telling you, bro.
I hope to God it's over. And I hope to God they keep their eye on the secondary when they become a little bit grabby. And the offensive line. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, Philly has a phenomenal offensive line.
They've had the best offensive line.
The only reason why I think they're as successful as they are as a team on the offensive side of the ball is because of that offensive line.
Yeah, they have the best. To me, they have the best offensive line. I know they're older. I don't care. They're solid. That's the line. That's the cream of the crop line to me in the NFL. I think they have top line. But
listen,
Lane Johnson is coming back from an injury, so
flat out, I have the utmost respect for that team. Okay, I know what's his name popped his mouth a little bit. He wants to do that by all means. He's a good player. But let's see if that talk transitions this week into the game. Because I can promise you right now, and I know for a fact because this individual is not on the team anymore, but Croft is not going to be in a one-on-one situation with him this year.
Well,
maybe we see Kittle. Maybe we see someone else. Maybe Kyle has a curveball in the protection.
Croft not even in the league, so anybody can get that out they can get that out their mind. So
actually, no, I think he's on the Miami Dolphins. To be honest,
to me, that's not in the league. All right, here we go. Listen, Tony, I love you, bro, man. I'm gonna be down there this weekend, and I don't know if there's anything going on. If you're off, maybe we can get up on Saturday. You know, I gotta watch that Michigan-Iowa game on Saturday. But listen, it's gonna be a great game.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely. I think it's the game of the year. This game was circled on the calendar by the Niners. I could tell you from once they released it. I'm just kind of shocked they didn't make it a primetime game.
I'll never understand it. I don't understand the NFL at this point. Not the NFL, but the networks. This is a network thing, not the NFL thing. But listen, thanks for calling in. I got to get to a couple of more of these callers. I didn't realize that the hour. We had the witching hour, ladies and gentlemen. But thank you, Tony, for calling, and we appreciate you, man.
Yeah, no doubt. Thanks for having me on.
All right, peace. All right, guys, listen. 2 more. I can only do 2 more. I got things to do. So I'm gonna start with the bottom, and we're gonna get to a couple of these numbers. If they answer, cool. If not, I'm going to the next one. On to the next, on to the next. probably put their phones. They probably hiding their phones. I'm probably gonna get them in trouble at work.
Call has been forwarded to an
All right, we
automated
on
voice
to the
messaging
next.
system.
Don't call back. We'll get you on here next week. On to the next. On to the next. What's going on? You on the WayneBreezie show? Who am I speaking with? Is it nobody? Can't hear you. All right, on to the next.
Please leave your message for.
On to the next. I'm calling them back. The next two that pick up, we talking.
Yo, Breezy.
Yo, I didn't think he was gonna answer. I thought it was a voicemail. What's going on, fam? Who am I speaking with?
What's up? My name is Shane.
Shane, what's going on, man?
What's going on? Breezy Domus, I call you.
Man, listen, I want to get your take, man. What's going on with this game this week, man? Give me a take.
Bro, I'm more curious about your take on something.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
Sure.
Yeah, have you heard of Winkstradamus?
No.
Oh, okay. So, well, you know Eric Crocker.
Yes.
So he goes on every Wednesday he goes on the Locked On 49ers show.
Yep.
And he's predicted every single game.
Yes. Okay, I got you. It took me a second. I just saw his tweet and I was like, interesting. Don't ask me about that. I don't want. I tried to stay far away from that tweet as possible. I didn't want. Once I read it, I was like, please unread everything that I just read.
Oh, I can't unhear it. I can't unread it, bro. I can't. Now I'm all messed up because if everything goes the way he says it's gonna go,
yo, he's got 11 straight right predictions.
Yeah, he's got 11 straight.
Yeah, I'm not even going to tell anybody. Do not go to Eric Crocker's page and check out the tweet. Do not watch that. Trust me, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. You don't.
Yeah, but we do win the Super Bowl according to his prediction.
Yeah, but this ain't the Super Bowl week. But that's good news. That's the brighter side of everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That was funny.
For sure.
Everybody's saying too late in the chat. They already checked. So how you feeling about the game, though?
Yeah. I mean, I feel pretty good about it. You know, when you look at the way we beat these teams and the way the Phillies beat the teams, it looks like we're the more dominant team. And then, like what everybody's saying, well, a few people are saying that they don't know if Brock Purdy can show up at the end when we need a game-winning drive. And like the other caller said, he did do it against the number one defense, against the Browns.
I know.
Right? So, I mean, I have all the faith in the world in him. I mean, everybody's going to be a little bit shaky in their first or, 1.5 year in the league, but he's put some shit. Oh, sorry. He's put some stuff together for us, bro.
I agree.
So
he's got a nice little resume building right now. I agree.
If I didn't hear that dude Winkler put that out there, I would be like, oh, we're going to dominate there. Because I think we are the better team, bro. It looks like a dance out there. You know what I mean? We just look perfectly synchronized. It's just, dude, it's a beautiful thing to watch, man. I was watching the game on Thanksgiving with my family, and they don't watch professional football. They watch college football.
Mm-hmm.
They were impressed. They were like, man, they can move the ball. So,
yeah,
I think we can do it, bro.
I agree. I agree. The Niners, they play really well on the road, especially on the East Coast. I know they lost to Cleveland, but other than that, they do their thing. I just think that the Niners go into Philadelphia. This is a business trip for them. I think last year, the way everything happened, the Niners just have a different mentality. You can call us whiners, you can call us whatever you want. But you can see it. Oh, we're going into this game relatively healthy too. So, it's funny because it would be really cool to hear from another Eagles fan at some point so they could talk about what their weaknesses are. Because as of right now, they don't have any, but I could tell you every one of their weaknesses. Like I literally,
Oh,
right, right, and they forget that Kyle Shanahan zones in on that and takes advantage of it, and I just feel like they just forget that. But I do think that this is going to be a great game, but I think that the Niners win more by than what the point spread says.
mm,
Yeah.
yeah, I like that. I agree, and I think if we do win the game, I think it's going to be by, I think like double digits, bro. Honestly,
I wouldn't mind a 10-point game. I don't think it'd be more than 10, but I don't have
Yeah.
it at 10. So a
Oh,
single
I
digits.
wouldn't mind that either.
10 points would be good. But it's gonna be a good game. At the end of the day, it's gonna be a good game. I think the Niners get off to a great start. And if the Niners just keep their damn feet on the gas, something that we've never seen them ever do since Kyle Shanahan's been here,
Mm.
you know, like they'll be fine. But if not, you let Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is the best quarterback in the NFL right now. If you let that cat hang around and do what he does, because at some point he's gonna take over the game. Like if he sees that his team is struggling, he's gonna take over the game. That's why I respect the kid so much. He does have the clutch gene. He does have that takeover spirit. He does have that. Like that's in him. It's who he is. And Brock Purdy's seen it, right? Brock Purdy saw it in college. Okay. And so now it's the NFL. Brock's got to wipe all that out and develop the next, I would say, layer of skin to his quarterbacking. And I think that's where he's going to get it right here in Philadelphia. But listen, Shane, thanks for calling in. I got to jump off here, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, appreciate you, brother.
All right, man. Peace out.
Take care.
All right, guys, I got to end this. I got to go get my son. But that was funner than fun. I don't know if anything could be funner than fun, but that was funner than fun. The poll question, which 49ers player has, the intel? Who's the op? The better op? They both are ops. Chase Young, Javon Hargrave. 65% of you guys said Javon Hargrave. Shout out to all the 49er faithful that was in the chat. Don't be mad when I say this, but a super shout out to the Philadelphia Eagle fans that are in this chat that kept it like kosher, like there was like no like malice, and we just had fun. And that, to me, that's what I'm trying to bring. So I'll be out there. I'm gonna be having fun. Win or lose, it's gonna be fun for me. It's football. I love it. Will I be angry and upset? Hell yeah. Don't get in my face. But my point, I ain't gonna get in your face if you lose neither. I respect that. But at the end of the day, it's just football. So fans, just remember, it's just football. Like at the end of the day. All right. Madden tomorrow, 1 p.m. Now check this out. I got a lot of you in here. I need y'all to do me a favor. I'm on Bleacher Report. Today at 5 p.m., I'll be doing a 49ers show on Bleacher Report at 5 p.m. It's only a 30-minute show, so you got to go to the Bleacher Report, download the app. I'll make sure if you're on Twitter, I'll post the link on Twitter once the show is created, 5 p.m. No harm, no foul, right here on the WayneBreezie channel or the Nothing But Niners channel at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. These are all Eastern Standard Times. Shout out to everybody out there, all the members of the show. Appreciate you guys. Special thanks to those that gave super chats on today. We're going to end it on this super chat from my brother from another mother who will be with me at the game. My man, Nick. He says, my brother Breezy. I've tried to read it with his New Jersey accent. We'll be there and bring the same condo and composure Brock Purdy has instilled in us and this team. Go Niners, baby. I just want to know what condo is. The only thing I could think of the word condo, condominium, what you talking about? But yo, I agree. We we confident, and we should be confident. Okay, we should be confident. Just like the Eagles fans are confident, and they should be confident. They got the best record in football, which technically means that they're the best team in football, record based off of their record. You feel me? So shout out to Big Baller 4065. Appreciate you, fam. Thanks for jumping in. Yo, the way you was breaking down the Eagles joint, that was dope. I ain't even gonna front. I need a 49 ERS in my chat right now. Broken down like my man Big Baller 4065 did the EAGLES. Yo, remember that thing that Philly fan what was that? Somebody find that reel of the Philly fan. It was a woman, and she was trying to spell Eagles. I don't know what she spelled. King Breeze is on it. There it is. There it, I see it come. There it is, Jax. There it is. Uh-oh, she put the F in it. Okay, we cursing. All right, love y'all, man. Great show. We'll be back here Friday on the WayneBreezie Show with the one and only John Chapman. Again, 4 p.m. today. Mike Andrews, nothing but Niners. No harm, no foul. We're going to be talking about the 49ers defense. And then at 5 p.m., I'll be on the Bleacher Report app. So if you got Bleacher Report, go ahead and download the app. Make sure you follow me there. The show will be live. Trust me, it's lit. Can't wait to see y'all again. Love y'all, man. Stay up, stay faithful. Always keep it nitty-gritty. Shout out to my nitty-gritty crew. Always love y'all. Peace.
I be sipping gold bar, whiskey on the rocks, and a 24 karat gold on a watch. My 7-1 Chevy be tipping non-stop, sounding like Trent Williams on the block. So you know we can't stop, we be banging through your speakers. WayneBreezie on the field or in the bleachers. You can tune into my show and I'm a teacher. WayneBreezie, the phone 9 preacher.